It's the first weekend of the month, which means it's time to stuff Letterbucks. Are you ready? Let's go! Welcome back to Ready Budget Go. My name is Drew, and on this channel we talk about household budgeting, saving money, and achieving our financial goals. If that sounds like something you're interested in, please consider subscribing, hit the like button, and leave me a comment down below, because I'd love to hear from you. So today we're going to do the Letterbucks challenge. This is where I save all of my $1 bills and now all my $5 bills toward my Christmas savings. So I've got the two binders here. I've got the cash envelope here, or the pouch here. So the first thing that I'm going to do is sort out all the money. So I'll put the binders to the side just for the moment. Carefully, there we go. And I'll take out all of the money. I'm not going to count all the money just because I'm just going to put it in trackers where it's going to count to something else. But we got a nice thick stack here, including quite a few fives. So it should be a good month for the Christmas fund. So if you don't know, all of the $1 bills in the United States, and $2 bills for that matter, have a letter on them over here on the left-hand side. And this corresponds with where that bill was distributed from. Not where it was printed, but where it was distributed from. All of our currency in the USA is printed at the Bureau of Engraving and Printing, either in Fort Worth, Texas, or in Washington, D.C. If you see a bill like this one that has a little FW here, you can see it right there, that means it was printed in Fort Worth. If it doesn't have that, and let me see if I can find one here. Here's one. If it doesn't have the little FW, then it was printed in Washington, D.C. So, with that in mind, I am going to separate these into different piles. Oh, I should also say for the $5 bills, you can still find the letter, but it's going to be over here on the left-hand side. This is true of any of our new currency. The 5s, 10s, 20s, 50s, 100s, they all have the letter over here. So this is an F buck, and so is this. So I'm going to sort them into piles, and then we'll see how we do. I think I've got one of every one this time around. So let's see. F, J, B, C, G, L, B, F, L, L, D, E, D, L, J, A, C, G, F, H, L, K, B, L, A, F, B, C, K, K, F, B, L, I, D, E, E, B, D, L, B, B, K, L, L, A, B, G, E, K. Okay, now we're into the fives. So we've got an A, another A, a K, a D, a G, a C, another C, another A, and an F. All right, so we do indeed have at least one from every branch of the Federal Reserve. H's and I's and J's are all super rare for me. I only got 2 J's, 1 I, and 1 H, but that's okay. The money all spends the same. So I'm going to put this into order, and then we will start stuffing. I get mostly L's, just because the L corresponds with San Francisco, which is the closest branch of the Federal Reserve to where I live in the Pacific Northwest. But I also see a fair number of B's, because B's are New York, and that's one of the biggest. And I also get quite a few G's and F's. G's are Chicago, F's are Atlanta. So it just depends. Big stack of B's, and then A's. And A's are Boston. All right. So now let's get out the binder. We'll start with the red, which is A through F. And I will start coloring here. So last week we were on green, so this week we will do red. These trackers are available in my Etsy shop. They are, oh, and you know what? I didn't fill in the letters all the way last month. So the trackers are available in my Etsy shop. They are a physical product. They are on glossy stock paper, so you could use a wet erase if you want to and use them again and again, or a dry erase. I am using Sharpies. You could potentially get this off with alcohol, but for me, these are a one and done because I'm just marking them complete when they're done and then putting them in my completed challenges and putting a placeholder where they go. Okay, so let's see how much we've got in A-Bucks. 5, 10, 15, 16, 17, $18, and that will finish the tracker. Another thing you can do is if you're saving a lot of them, or if you're only saving one letter and you have a really high goal, you can make each dollar one of these little sections here. And each letter has 15 sections in it. So the whole tracker by itself would save 75, 150, 300, 375. Or you could do one letter is $1 and then it will save you $25. So I'm just going to mark these. I will go in and fill in the tracker fully later, but I don't want to just spend all the time coloring because then this video will be an hour long, especially since I'm not that good at coloring. But I do it for the sake of being complete and for celebrating that win. So I need another A tracker. Let me see if I have one. I do. Okay. So 15 will finish this. 5, 10, 15. And then I've got 3 more ones. So I'm just going to mark them like this. Okay. I will put these in there. I will pull out everything else. So this should be $25. Let's count and see. 5, 10, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, and it is. Okay, so these are done. So I am going to co-op this pouch and stick the done ones in here, and I will take them to the bank. I think we might finish a few letters this week with all those 5s in here, so we'll see. Okay, so these go back into the tracker, but I'm going to fill in Christmas 2025. Okay. So these go in the back, like so. And I'm also going to fill in a placeholder. I don't know if I have any for A-Bucks. If I do, then I will absolutely use it, and if not, I will make one. It looks like I don't. So I'm going to grab out the stamp pad and the stamp. I'll be right back with that, and I'll make a placeholder. Okay, I've got my stamp, so I am just going to stamp out an A here, and we'll make it an A placeholder. Of course, you don't have to do this. I do sell the placeholders in my Etsy shop. They are also professionally printed on high-quality matte stock paper. Give this a little bit of a dry and stick that in here. So I've got 25 A-Bucks that are going to the bank. They'll earn interest until I'm ready to spend them. And not sure when that will be, whether I do Christmas shopping in July on Prime Day or on Black Friday or maybe even Christmas Eve. We'll see. Okay, so these placeholders can go back over here for now. And it's time to do the B-Bucks. This will be completed, so I will fill this out later and mark it completed. May probably show that at the end. And it looks like we only needed one more B-Buck to fill in the B's, so the B's are going to be done too. So I'm going to take one B-Buck, and we'll give them a count here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, perfect. So we've got 25 B-Bucks. So B-Bucks are also going in. Okay. And I'm going to mark one off here in red. The B is done. So we'll get out another B and another placeholder. Oops. I might need to make more placeholders or grab more placeholders. So this is going to be a B-Buck placeholder. We'll go into the B envelope. Let's see how many more B-Bucks we have. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 B-Bucks to start the new tracker. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We're saving for Christmas 2025. Dry it off. And the cash and the tracker go back into the B envelope. And we'll go over to the C box. So C's, get out the tracker here. Looks like we needed 15 to finish it, and I think we might have done it. So let's see, 5, 10, 11, 12, 13. Nope. So we should have $23 in here. Let's make sure. Okay. So 5, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. 1, 2, 3. Yep. So hopefully we'll finish that up next week. I will fill in quickly all the C's. And I really will come back in and fill in all these letters. In fact, I might even show that at the end of the video. We'll see. Okay. Dry off the tracker. We'll put the money back in. Then we'll put the tracker back in. Okay, we'll do the hokey pokey and we'll move on to D's. So D's have 11 in there. Let's see how many we're adding. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So we should be up to 20. 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Yep, these two are stuck together. What's that about? Okay, so 20 D-Bucks, and we'll catch up the tracker here. Five, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay. We'll shake it off. Shake it off. Put that in here. Onto the E-Bucks. And the E-Bucks, probably not going to finish. We have $1, $2, $3, $4 to add. So 1, 2, 3, 4. We should have 21 in total. Let's make sure that we do. So 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. That's right, 16, not 21. 5, 10, 15, 16. Okay. So that's the E-Bucks. Tracker goes back in. Let's go to the F-Bucks. Oh, yeah, F's probably going to finish. So F's needed 11 more. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Oh, goodness. Okay. Well, we're going to be finishing a couple in June then, for sure. So let's make sure there's 24 in here. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24. So only one more left. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay. So shake that off. These go back along with the tracker. And that is it for the A's through F's. I'm going to give the video a little break, and then we'll come back and we'll do the G's through L's in just a quick sec. All right, let's get into the G's through L's. So in the G-Bucks, we needed not very many to finish, and I see we've got a 5 sitting here. So this one is going to be complete. We needed 3 more, and we've got the 3 here, so we're going to be starting with $5. So let's make sure this is 25. We've got 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Perfect. So another $25 going back to the bank, into the Christmas fund, and I will mark off $3. So that's, oops, mark that off terribly. and then smudge it. I'll clean that up with an alcohol wipe later. Okay. So that is the G tracker. Now we need a new G tracker. And we're going to start with 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This will be for Christmas 2025. Because when we get to Christmas, if there's anything left in these envelopes, I'm just going to empty them out. So even if they're not at $25, I will just empty them out. Then I don't know if I've got a G. Looks like I do not. Well, let's see. K and a K. Okay. So I don't have a G tracker, but I will make one. Almost got the X on there. That's okay. It shows intent, right? So the placeholder, the $5, and the tracker all go into the G envelope. Okay, moving on to the H's. This is H buck number 4. Nope, I lied because I had a 5 in there. Yeah. Okay, so I'm adding one more H buck, so that will bring us to a total of 10. And because it's just the one, I'm going to fill this one in all the way. And color outside the lines like I always seem to do. All right. So we've got our 1 H buck, and let's make sure that we've got 10. Take everything out. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. We sure do. So that goes back in there. And the tracker. Then we've got 1 lowly I buck. And when I say we've got 1 lowly I buck, I mean that's all we've been able to accumulate all year. So that shows you how rare the H's and I's are. So, just like I did with the H buck, I'm going to mark up the I buck because it's a really monumentous occasion to get an I buck. I's are from Minneapolis. So Minneapolis, not a small, well, I mean, I guess it's kind of a small city by like New York, LA, Dallas standards. But at the same time, just the geographic area that branch of the Federal Reserve covers isn't all that big. So they don't need as much currency as, say, San Francisco, which covers like 13 states, one of which is California, all of California. So, okay, on to the J bucks. And for the J's, pull everything out of here. We didn't get any last month, and we're adding 2, so this should bring us up to 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yep. So I'll fill in 2, and what the heck, I'll fill these in all the way too. J's are from Kansas City. I don't know the entire area that J covers, but I know it covers Kansas City, so western Missouri, Nebraska, and Colorado. Okay. So 8 whole J bucks. Then let's go on to the K's. K's used to be pretty common until I talked about how common they were, and then they stopped showing up in my wallet. So let's see, we had 12. Let's see, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 this week. So we should be at 22. So this is 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22. And all of these K-Bucks are pretty gross. They've been around for a while. So we're going to add 10 in the tracker. And I won't color in all of these fully yet. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. right? Okay. And then the next one is going to be the L-Bucks. Like I say, L's are by far the most common because it's nearest to where I live, and because that Federal Reserve out of San Francisco covers the most numbers of states. In fact, I already have an L placeholder in here, and it looks like we might get another. Let's see. So we need 10, 14 to finish. Let's see. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Let me count those again. It's not going to be 14, but I think 10 is right. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yes. Okay. So 10 L-Bucks going in, which means the total should be 21, not including the placeholder. So 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 21. Yes. Okay. So L's will probably finish next month, along with some of the ones in the other binder, which will be exciting. My Christmas fund needs all the help all the help it can get. I have decided that it's not just a Christmas fund; it is for just general gifts. And I have quite a few people to buy for. I have June birthdays that I buy for, and if you watched my last video, I might have a whole bunch of other people to add to my Christmas list. We'll see. So that is it for the Letterbucks stuffing for this week. I will come back in and fill in all of these as well as all of the current trackers so that they're all set up and ready to go for next month. Thank you so much for watching. I appreciate each and every one of you. If you haven't subscribed already, please consider doing so. If you liked the video, please leave it a thumbs up and leave me a comment down below so I know that you were here. I'll be back Monday for game night, Wednesday for the Savings Challenge books. At the end of next week, either Friday or Saturday, I'll have my weekly budget update. And then before you know it, we'll be ready to work on the July budget. This year is just flying by. Thank you again so much for watching. If you're interested in these trackers, the link to my Etsy shop is down in the description. And until I see you in the next one, take care.